Okay, so it's another rather cold, damp, miserable morning, well, afternoon, and it is cold. My feet are frozen. However, slight progress has been made. Only slight, but it's been progress which caused me a nightmare. Over my Christmas break, I decided to have a look at why the lights weren't working, and I found two issues. One was with the LED units that were sat on the back. They were actually where these lights are now. They'd failed. So I'd been out and I bought a new length of cable, which I then realised I didn't really need. I happen to have these light units, this one here, that one there, and the fog light in the workshop, so not too bad. So what I've now done is I've wired everything up to a standard 7-pin plug. All the cable is in sort of like trunking to protect it, and each set of lights, except for the fog light, I believe, yep, are on plug and play connectors. These are supposed to be waterproof. Time will tell. If needs be, I can just dry them out and wrap a load of insulation tape around them. But they are on a plug and play setup. To make life a lot easier. So if I get a fault with the unit, I don't have to take the whole wiring off or work on it out in the rain. I can just crack on it on the inside. Looking for spare wheels to fit this has been a bit of a nightmare. That one don't fit, so we can ignore that one. I have found a couple of rims, which are, if you've seen my previous video, that was me taking the tyres off them. That was New Year's Eve, I believe. However, this is just here for demonstration purposes. You'll actually see there's a post coming out, and that is to take this bracket that I've manufactured, cobbled, bulged, whatever you want to call it. Basically it's a 3mm plate steel with a 40mm hole drilled through the middle. Thank you to Bosch for their wonderful hole saw set, which I bought, by the way. I've had it for quite some years. It then goes through 2 wheel studs, so it will actually hold the wheel. It then slides onto here. It won't with that wheel, because that wheel is a 14 and everything else is a 13, but this is a 13 just to show you. It then slides through, and there's a padlock that will go through this hole, locks, and I can get to it quite comfortably. So small progress has been made, but I really need to tidy up the workshop, mainly so that I can actually fabricate the bar and the winch to go across here. I really want to get another tyre sorted out first before I do that, so that I can then see how far across it is, because ideally you want to be pulling central. It all depends on sort of where the handles there be. If I can make sure that the handle's on this side so it doesn't whack the tyre. But yeah, progress. There's something else I want to build, which hopefully you guys will see later on. Whether I build it or not, I don't know yet. It will all depend on the winch and how far the handles there come across, and whether or not said other little contraption is there, give me enough room. but we're getting there. At least it's usable, which is pretty good, because in a fortnight's time it's going out on its first job. There's a garden I do, they've got a load of rubbish that needs shifting and taken to a field to be dumped legitimately, so it can all be burnt. So she'll be getting quite a good day's usage. Still not happy about them brackets I've made. I'm going to have to find some stronger steel, I think. But at the moment, she's getting there, or we're getting there with it. It would be nice to get a bar across here to stop any lateral twisting on this part of the open A-frame. There isn't much lateral twisting at the moment, but there could be, so I don't really want that. But yeah, so this was the new cable I bought. It's basically an extension lead for your lighting board, and I thought, oh, that'll give me plenty of cable. And then when I looked at it, I thought it'd be easier to have everything on a sort of like plug and play connection. I know it's another joint for something to go wrong, but it's also easier should I need to work on it. It's only a case then of unbolt the lights, unplug the wiring, and everything can go into the workshop to be worked on in warm and dry conditions. But anyway, gonna go tidy up the workshop now. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and let's hope this year's a great year for everybody.